what's up, plant junkies? Jody here for another plant video from plantjunkiecreations.com. Today I'm going to be going over the basic plant care of this beautiful Hoya known as the Hoya Pubicalyx. She's characterized by these long leaves with a silver splash. And what I love about this plant is every leaf is unique. It's its own. I got a heart-shaped one, another heart-shaped one. It's just so beautiful. This plant makes for a good hanging basket because she trails. So I have her up on a shelf currently. I would rate this plant as an easy plant to take care of, and the reason I say this is because she doesn't require a whole lot of care. She is drought tolerant and only requires medium light. The light requirement for this plant can tolerate medium to bright indirect light, but thrives best in that bright indirect light. The water requirement for this plant, you will want to water on a 7 to 10 day cycle. And as a rule of thumb, let her dry out in between those waterings. And what I do is I'll pick up the pot, and if she's heavy, if I pick her up and she's weighing down and she's heavy, that means there's moisture. Another tip is to look at the bottom. If you see moisture there, then do not water. Just allow her to dry out because she is drought tolerant. Another sign of when to water is the leaves will be bendy. She's very firm right now. Almost forget about her and she will just thrive. The soil requirement for this plant really appreciates a well-draining epiphytic mix. And when I say epiphytic, I mean like a wood-based mixture. So what I have in this mix is cocoa coir, sphagnum, peat moss, coconut husk or chips, whatever you want to call it. I put worm castings in here and a little bit of charcoal. The fertilizer requirement for this plant, you typically want to water 2 times a month during the growing season. And what I use, I rotate between, and I don't typically veer away from these fertilizers. The first one being Gringo Rasta Rise Up, and also Orchid Bloom. I have owned this Hoya for about 3, almost 4 years now, and she's put off a lot of new growth, enough for me to propagate from, but I still have yet to see her bloom. And as far as propagation goes on this plant, you can literally cut the vine and just stick it in perlite. You can stick it in water. You can also do leca. You just want to make sure that when you take a cutting from this, that you let it dry out. So when you take a cutting, what you'll see is like this white sap seeping from it. Let that dry up before you stick her in water or whatever media you choose. If you guys enjoyed this video, remember to click on that like button. Also, if you're interested in plant care content, click on that icon to subscribe to my channel.